Bears will kick it off to get us underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Beavers offense will have the opening possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David's both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The handoff to Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love screen passes on offense, and you got to do them in different ways. To the running backs, you can do them to receivers, do them to tight ends. Didn't gain any yards on that one, but don't be afraid to dial that play up again later.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So the Cal Golden Bears offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for room, it's Moore. He picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be changing the route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Oh, he got loose. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big game They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. The quick out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now on the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Beavers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. The Golden Bears will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Cal.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the marker on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Gotta love the physicality on fourth down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down. Quick
completion to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll toss it. Jukes his way for more. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Cal! How about this back staying on track? Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Johnson looking to throw. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go right back to it. What a play by this defense. The give to the left. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Let's take a minute and talk about Cal. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to step up. They've actually got to elevate their play now, I think, to keep this thing moving forward.
And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick handoff. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. And wings it incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted, messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
He'll throw on 3rd down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Golden Bears! He found some open space. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Carr. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Bowers. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds a tight end. Turning it on. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He'll set up to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Beaver! Offense in a bunch formation. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Rushes on him. The throw. Makes the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Golden Bears in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Didn't even consider running the punter out there. Going for it. 4th and long from the 48. Just a short pass to the tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll move the tight end. The hand to the running back. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down and more. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move this.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Golden Bears will have it 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking for a gap. It's Moore. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Kick is in the air. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Motion from the wideout. He leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They think there's room to run to the right here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Golden Bears want to move quickly. Using his legs, it's Moore. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. Tries to get it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Power football with the run. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Give him 114 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. Give to the single back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Powers through the defender. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown goal! From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Johnson looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, better look out. Bust through behind his pad. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Card. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. To the ground with the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He's got it. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it in the end zone. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Give to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score pushes us out to a... Johnson wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Beavers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Now the toss. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been